Hey, this is a 2017 Forest River FR3-32DS. It's a bunkhouse model. I'll give you a quick run through, show you everything. We'll come around the side. Got the Ford Triton V10 motor. Getting brand new hubcaps put on. Double slide outs. This one on the right, one on the left. Down here, I'm just going to take you real quick through the compartments. Propane Access. 104-pound propane tank, I think 24-gallon. This is the hydraulic compartment access. This is your generator access. Got the Cummins Awning 5500. You can start it on station here, or you can do it inside. So it's got a start button here. Hold that down for a minute, prime the pump. Let that prime for a second. Once it's good and primed, push the start button. That'll power everything you have in the RV. All right. Now here, another just an open storage compartment. I keep the sewage stuff in there. I've got the down here, all the adapters if you so choose to reuse this part of it. Got some water adapters and pieces that you need. Brand new water filter. This is just chlorine that I use to keep the hose clean. Inside of here is access for water. So it has a shower head access here, hot and cold. City water fill, fresh tank fill. Black tank flush, black water, gray water pull, access pipe here. Another open compartment. Got these to put under the jacks. Large rear access back here. Got 50 amp hookup. Right now it's hooked up to the generator, so when I turn the generator on, it'll have power to the cabin. Have a smart surge protector that you can use for the 50 amp when you're hooked up to shore power. Make sure you know, I've always used that since I've had it. I've got a 50 drop down to 30 and then a 30 drop down to 15 adapter as well. Got a 2-bike rack that goes on the ladder, which is around the back, which I'll show you. Now in here you'll see this wood piece. This is kind of just a custom design thing I put in for the cat litter box, and we'll show you that video in a minute. Also, your ladder for inside. I'll show you where that goes. This is just a storage for it when you're not using it. Also, extra foam seat cushion here. This is for when you convert the dinette to a bed. So keep that back here as well. Okay. Around back. Ladder all the way up to the top. You can access the top of the RV, the roof. On this side, another slide out. Down here, this is the cat litter box custom thing that I put in. So this just keeps where when you park for the night, you can put this up and allow it to air out for the litter. I keep 2 litter boxes in here. So this just comes right out. You can put 2 full-size litter boxes in there. And then the cat ramp goes up, and we'll show you where that comes out at in there. This does a really great job of keeping all the litter smell out of the cabin. We have cats, so they travel really well in this, and they use this very well. And back here, access to clean it and scoop it out. Very convenient and easy. Right here, you have a gas adapter. If you have a grill, you can hook it up and be able to use your propane that you have on board to power your grill. Open compartment here. This is your freshwater tank and the pump. You can store stuff in here, but I did not. But I took the cover off so you can see it. Low point drain into the season. Drain all your water. And then here we have the installed Gerard on-demand water heater. This is the GSWH2 model, the newer of the 2 models. 42,000 BTU. This thing will get it up to 140 degrees. It's on demand, so if you're hooked up to shore water, you can take as long a shower as you want. It uses very little propane to operate. So you can get nice long showers. That's always the biggest complaint with RVs. This solves that problem. This is the access for it to where you can turn up the temperature hotter, the max temperature hotter or lower. So that's what that piece there is for. This is the exhaust for the refrigerator that's in there. And here another open storage compartment. This one's cool. It's got a plug inside of there so that you can hook up some tools and whatnot out here. We've got an exterior audio and TV with the remote here. That's played through the system inside. Cover comes down. You can lock this up. And then in here, last storage compartment is your 2 house batteries. These are only 1 year old, so they're working great. Again, 32DS model. This one has the chassis upfit by Ride. Now, one thing I will show you that I did, another extra add-on. I don't know if you can see this key right here. All your normal keys have that 751 lock, which is what these two are and this one. But all the important storage compartments where I kept high value items, I had all these locks changed out. So here and back here, this one, and 3 on the other side all have these upgraded locks so that you can securely store your stuff without worrying of getting it stolen. Right above us, we have a 12-foot awning installed, factory installed. It's got a light strip underneath. The switch for it is right inside of the door here. 12-foot. Also, speaking of awnings, each one of the 2 slide outs has its own pull out. You can see the awning that comes out with it to keep that covered from getting debris inside of your slides whenever you put those out. The quickie steps, they go retract automatically in and out. And I think that's it for the one more for the outside. I didn't show you on the driver's side, but on the passenger side it has one on each. There's your side view camera. You flip the turn signal left, right, and this camera displays on your center console there, and you can see down the side of your RV. Coming in, got a screen door. Oh, and there goes the quick step trying to close them. Oh, there we go. Coming in. All right, we'll start at the front. All right, so overhead we have a queen size bed, and to get that to come down, this is what the ladder attaches, the one that I showed you in the aft storage compartment. It attaches to there. When that comes down, there's a button right down here that allows that to lower. Comes all the way down and raise back up. So I'll leave it up right now so that we can see the rest of the cabin here. All right. You've got pull down window shades for both sides. Just give that a pull and let it up. Driver, passenger seat. Both of these seats here, if you want to back up a little bit, both of these seats swivel around. There's levers on the side and underneath. And both of these swivel around so you can sit and watch the TV behind you whenever you come, whenever you turn in for the night. Over here, my favorite feature is the electronic leveling system, auto leveler. So as soon as you pull into your campsite, hit your e-brake down there, got everything in park, and before you touch anything else, you turn this on and switch it to auto or manual, whichever you choose, and level your RV out. It's got 4 hydraulic jacks that all drop down, and you can get this thing nice and level all from the comfort of your seat before you touch anything else. And then a one push button will retract all 4 of them, and they'll come up. Electronic leveling. Now I'm going to crank this up. One thing I'm going to point out over here on the same side, little cup holder, head install. It's nice, convenient. Battery boost. If you're so let me turn the volume down on the radio. If your cranking battery goes dead on you, but the house batteries still work, you can hold down this battery boost button while you crank it, and it'll draw off of those 2 batteries and hopefully get you going. By the way, the cranking battery was just replaced last month, so June of 2021. Lights here. Odometer, as of July 5th, 2021, we're at 18,356. Up here, the BQ Tech tire pressure monitoring system. It's blinking right now because it hasn't picked up the battery or the sensors yet on each tire. Once you get rolling down the road, it'll pick those up, give you a real-time readout of your tire pressure, all 6 tires. Let's see, over here, center console, side mirrors are heated. Your left and right, they're electronically controlled. You've got a remote to power this as well. AC works. I got that cranking right now. Fog lights, LED lights as well. The LED lights are nice and cool at night when you're sitting parked. You can just leave those on if you wish. The shade here is push button powered, raises, and it won't lower right now because I've got the car cranked. So after you crank it, you can raise it, but you can't put it back down until you turn this off. So I'll show you that right now. So now you can put it back down. Radio, back up. Radio here. Have cockpit speakers. So we turn that up. Play them just out of the cockpit. You can switch to the living room speakers as well and play it behind you. Or you can switch it to just the outside button and the TV with the speakers that I showed you out there. You can play your radio music from the outside if you wish. Also, your DVD player is installed here. Put your DVD in, you can watch it through the TV outside, and it also plays through the TV here in the cabin. There's a USB port here and 2 12-volt cigarette lighter plugs for charging things. Over here, got kind of a workstation, slide out for like a laptop computer. There's that. Like I said, these chairs all swivel. I'm going to turn this off now. This whole thing comes out if you want some extra room there. Fire extinguisher. These are new speakers, a little bit better cabin speakers. I replaced those. Sound is a lot better now. Okay, turn around this way. So this slide here from the edge of the couch to this point, this is part of your slide. This comes out and leaves you a little bit of a space right here. This converts, this U-shaped dinette converts into about a full-size bed there. The other cushion I showed you in the back goes after this table comes out and slides in there. We had curtain rods put up underneath. You got storage that goes all the way under the benches. These are the seat belts for this seat. This side has seat belts. That side does not have seat belts. So you got 2 seat belts here. You got 2 seat belts on this seat as well. So that's 2 here, 2 here, and we'll show you the last 2 back there. So this thing will seat belt 8 people and sleeps 8. Over here, this also converts. This is a recliner couch. Once your feet here, pull the buttons on the insides here. Both seats recline. Just gotta get that little lift up. And this also converts into a bed too. Lift and pull out. Storage overhead. Your cabin light switch here. AC. So we got 1 AC unit right above us. The second AC is in the back in the master bedroom, which also has its own thing. So it also has a furnace, heater, in addition to high, low, medium, or high, medium, low settings, a timer, cool. You have a dry mode, so it'll remove moisture as well, heat, and just a fan. So, and a remote to go with that. Okay. On this side, microwave. Overhead has a fan. High, low, off, so it's got a fan. Some storage here. Storage here. Now this one pulls out. Gives you a cutting board installed. You can pop that off, slide that in, and then a nice deep storage container or drawer there. A couple of more smaller ones here, and here. 3-burner oven. That folds up and out of the way. This is propane. That and a propane stovetop and propane oven. Okay, your standard typical RV oven. Here, kitchen, got the TV overhead. As I said, DVD powers it. Has a little slide bar. You pull that down a little bit, slides out of the way for additional storage behind. Decent storage compartment behind that, and it slides and locks in place. All of these TVs come with their own remote. Kitchen, double sink underneath. Nice big storage area for more stuff. This pull out to extend when you're cooking has two little buttons on the side, or tabs. Pull those up and let that back down. Now, one of the cooler parts for this RV that most don't have, this is the largest on the market, refrigerator, double-sized freezer, huge storage, tons of space, and double fridge underneath. So you can go a long time and keep a lot of stuff in these. It's always a complaint with most RVs as well, is the hot water, which we resolved, and the storage for your food. So this one has both. Also, double AC units is another big bonus. So you're getting it all with this RV. Back here, got the bunkhouse model again. Up here, this pulls up, and it's got push button things. You can hold it one on each side. It'll keep that up if you want. This is where two more people can sit buckled while you're driving. And this also lifts up just like the couch does, and converts very quick and easy into another seating bed, or laying bed, sorry. Yep. Nice and easy. So cool, quick bunk model there. They also get their own TV here, a little bit of storage underneath. Good. Right here, got the convenience center. So here it displays your gray water, push button, and it shows you the readouts. So gray water, black water, fresh water, your battery level, and your propane. So it has a read for your propane to let you know where you're at. Hot water heater. I can't remember if you have to have this on or not for the hot water Gerard tank. I feel like you don't, but I have to double check on that. It does have tank heater, so this is kind of a more of a winter model. So you can flip this up and it'll keep all of your holding tanks heated to a degree where they will not freeze. So that's nice and convenient if you want to take this to a cold weather climate. Your water pump, that just pressurizes the system, so you can use running water. Okay. You only use that if you're not hooked up to shore water. I've got the generator started right now. You can see 296 and a half hours currently. Wait, it's a little hot here, so we had to start that. So again, this is you can start this remotely. If you hold down the stop button, that pressurizes, primes the pump like I showed you outside, and then push and hold the start upward, and it'll crank that right up. Also, right beside it, you have your in and out for your slides. That's the word I was looking for. So these operate by push button right here, in and out. Nice and convenient. Two of those. Down here you've got your CO2. You can see that's green. It's good.